So now what's next, huh? The Witch's Song. So after the creature guide involved, the player guide involved, and the game master guide involved, we will be releasing The Witch's Song, which will be a standalone adventure following a format similar to The Edge of Night, which was recently released. There will be a book detailing the adventure and the environment in which it takes place, as well as all the components needed to run it, a mysterious strange occurrence happening in the dire swamps, the cursed land outside of Marienburg. It features some fabulous new art, including here's another piece of art by Mike Nash, a paint-over of a wonderful piece. I hear there's a rumor that there might be lesser hedge magic or wizardry in this, but I'm not sure. It's probably just all speculation. Oh, I love that piece. The subtle touches like the tentacles growing out of her back. So the Witch's Song adventure is, it takes place in Marienburg, which is an area we haven't really explored before. It's on the outskirts of the Empire. It's its own land against the sea of claws and the area over there. I would say that for a group of 3 to 4 characters, that the Witch's Song will probably be a 4 to 6 session adventure, depending on your play style, depending on how aggressive you are, depending if you're playing 8 hours in a stretch. That is the Witch's Song. It's important to note that the hardcover books and the Creature Vault products are not changing the format of how we're delivering our other products. This is going to feature components, it's going to feature punch board, it's going to feature cards, just like the other products up to this point, because it has been a very successful and a very popular model. Also, with the introduction of the Creature Vault, going forward, when we introduce new creatures, particular signature or special creatures associated with the product, they will now be coming with their own action cards and stat cards using that format. After you have listened to the Witch's Song, perhaps you'll prepare for Omens of War. Product 3 in our Ruinous Powers cycle, where we introduce Khorne the Blood God. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Omens of War is a military-focused product. One book will be about Khorne and his minions and his bloodthirsty regime and plans, include a complete adventure, as well as some new nasty rules to make the game even more dangerous, because it's so friendly right now. The other book for Omens of War is going to feature history about the old world and the Empire through the lens of warfare. Significant battles, people, places, and things that have scarred this war-torn land of the Empire. War across the Empire, relations with the other races, and the kind of wars that have broken out there. We're going to take a look at, the goal right now is Templar orders, knightly orders, mounted combat, new fighting styles. If you want to be a sword and board fighter, some more options for that kind of approach. More ways to take that element of risk management and player choice and apply it directly into your actions. So as the stakes are raised and the characters increase, the potential rewards increase as their risks do. Yes?
When you said there's mountain combat, I assume there's going to be a variety of mounts in that case?
That is a great question. You'll have to keep posting to the website for more details. It will also feature 10 new careers that focus largely on military. Ooh, the dangerous things about, I don't know, permanent injury instead of just regular old critical wounds. This product is still in development and will be released later, so I just want to say that a lot of this is still subject to change based on playtest feedback and design quality to make sure that it fits both our original design intent, Game Workshop's vision of the intellectual property, as well as what makes it fun for the playtesters. So after you have described the Omens of War, what lies ahead? Blackfire Pass. Some of you may be aware of a recent event that we ran called Journey to Blackfire Pass, which was held at a number of game stores across the country, allowing players either new to the system or wanting to learn a little bit more about it the opportunity to come in and play an adventure as dwarves on their journey to Blackfire Pass. It included some new art for some careers as well as a new dwarf career, the Miner. So that free event basically talked about getting to Blackfire Pass in prelude to the actual product, Blackfire Pass, a pivotal tactical point of the Empire that separates or holds back the seething hordes of green-skinned and other diabolic threats from simply spilling into the Empire and laying waste to the land. It's of particular importance to both the Empire and dwarves because of the battles that Sigmar fought there alongside his dwarf allies to secure and cement their alliance. So we're going to be able to take a look at Blackfire Pass, this enormous pass running through the mountain chain, through the perspective of what it means to the dwarves who serve, protect, and defend the Blackfire Pass. In particularly the dwarves of Carrick Ascaraz who still have a chip on their shoulder and something to prove. Blackfire Pass is currently scheduled to include 10 new careers based on dwarves, featuring possibly some things about dwarf technology, maybe some crazy things about rune magic, other things that may be of interest to dwarf and dwarf players. The goal is also to include 2 books like we've done with our Ruinous Power books. One book providing some background details and information about the pass itself and the dwarves who use the pass, view it, have some important ties to it, as well as a separate book for the GM for additional information, as well as an adventure set in this hotbed location. Again, it will feature the cards, components, and other materials needed to run what is found in Blackfire Pass. After you have survived Blackfire Pass, what's next? I have no idea. I don't know what could possibly come after the first 3 Ruinous Power products. And I certainly cannot talk about them. So, don't twist my arm, don't try to bribe me. I have no idea what might be happening next. I just don't. Even though I'm in charge of the line, it's just guessing. Oh my goodness, maybe there's a whole bunch of stuff that's coming up. Needless to say, we are committed to Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. In addition to the products that you've already seen previewed, we have dozens of awesome ideas that we want to be able to bring to the table. Design is a very complex process, and we're working our hardest to make sure that we're going to be able to deliver the best game experience, address areas of interest to the players, ensure game balance, and make sure that no matter what, the game feels like Warhammer Fantasy. That it lives up to the expectations fans have for this awesome setting, and it lives up to the expectations for Fantasy Flight, delivering high-quality components, high-quality game experience.